Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you a frugal dinner and dessert that I made. This is all from stuff that I had on hand. This is all stuff that was leftovers, and there's many variations to this, and it's just a short little video. It's not a super like cook with me kind of video, but I just want to show you guys things that I eat from things that I already have on hand, or things that I would make for someone, and just encourage you guys to use up those leftovers and to get creative and don't throw stuff away. The sloppy joes that I use in this actually was made for dinner, and then the leftovers were put in the freezer, and this was a few weeks back. So don't throw away those little bits of leftovers, because you can always add them to something else. And at the end of this video, it is going to cut off. So just please consider subscribing to my channel and check me out on Instagram, The Frugal Life with Mercedes. And let's get to know each other. Comment down below. And I really hope that you guys are gonna take the stuff that I show you guys and implement it into your lives to save you some money and to cut down those grocery bills. And until next time, bye. So for dinner tonight, I am making mac and cheese, but I'm calling it Tex-Mex mac and cheese, which I've made this before for you guys, but I'm going to show you a different variation. This is Sloppy Joe leftovers. So if I can get this open to show you. So that is just ground beef and like manwich. That was actually in my freezer and it's left over. And I'm going to make the mac and cheese just how you normally do, and then once it's done cooking, I will add the tomatoes and the avocado and the onion and the sloppy joes, and before you know it, you have an actual meal. And you could make this many variations, many ways to do it, but this is how I'm doing it this time. This is completely from leftovers except for the mac and cheese, and instead of mac and cheese, you could use box noodles or anything like that to be the base. The mac and cheese is cooking and I have a timer set, and when that's done, then I will go ahead and mix everything together. Okay, so we have the mac and cheese, and I added a little bit of milk, the cheese powder, and some butter, and then this is just the mac and cheese. This is just the sloppy joe mix, but you could use any kind of meat. You could use just the manwich by itself or meat by itself, and we're going to mix that in. And then I'm going to add some diced tomatoes, some onion, and avocado. And I will show you guys that when it's done. This is the finished product. I just put the onions and tomatoes inside and mixed it together. And then on top is leftover avocado, some cheese, and some sour cream. So this will be dinner, probably with some grapes or an apple. Applesauce. And then this is the leftover, so I split it in half, and then this will be lunch for tomorrow. So this is to show you guys that you can make easy, affordable, hearty meals with things you already have on hand or from low cost ingredients. So I am going to make an cherry turnover using a flour tortilla. Now what you do is you butter the flour tortilla, and then you dip it in the cinnamon and the sugar that you have here. And then this is a little bit of pie filling that I have left over from another thing that I made. And I'm going to put that in there, and then you just fry it up on the stovetop. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and butter the tortilla. Now that this has been buttered, I'm just going to dip it in the cinnamon and sugar. As you can see, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the filling inside. And you could do this with any pie filling. This is just, like I said, canned pie filling that I had on hand. And then we're just going to roll it up like that, and it should hold together. But if it doesn't, you could put a little bit of butter on the inside right there just to hold it, but I think that this is going to hold pretty good. So I've got the oil heating up. Now you don't have to use oil because I did use butter to get the cinnamon and sugar to stick, but it's going to give it a little bit more of a crispy fried treat that I'm looking for. Okay, so I have this frying up, and then after it cooks for a few minutes and gets crispy, I'm going to flip it on the other side. Now again, you don't have to use the oil. This is just how I'm doing it this time because I want it to be extra crispy. Alright, I just flipped my turnover, and it looks really crispy. And then the other side is almost done. And this is going to be very tasty. So this is the cherry turnover all done. I sprinkled it with some confectioner's sugar, and it smells like funnel cake to me. And this is a really quick, easy, affordable treat for everybody in the family, and you could make it a bunch of different ways with a bunch of different fillings. I think blueberry filling would be really good, or strawberry. You could also put chocolate on top, chocolate chips, whipped cream. There's a whole bunch of things that you could do.